Okay, put your knee in alignment with your foot. That was from yesterday. So you need that for the internal aspects. And you're not attacking his hands, nor his center of gravity on the Makiotoshi. Okay, so that's the embryonic, right? There's no block on Makiotoshi. There's no block on the Kesauchi. Again, it's not in his center. It's not in his center. If you're not in his center, you can't check his feet, and then he can deviate. Do you see? So he won't be there for your ski. Good. Breathe. The body moves fast, the mind stays still. So let's go back. Don't block his ski. Attack his head. There you go. Okay, you can't wait there. You're doing an embryonic Makiotoshi. And we're not doing embryonic right now. We're working on the initial violence of action. Keep. You still want to do the Makiotoshi mechanics. It's just not the Makiotoshi embryonic timing. So again, this light on his hands. Okay. So what makes it light on his hands is not your energy, like how fast you're going. Of course, that would make his hands hurt more, but it's the body mechanics is not there. You're doing a different body mechanics. So when I say light on his hands, what I mean is you don't have the body mechanics to put your weight into the tip of the weapon, onto his hands, and into his center. Do you guys understand that? So for example, I don't care. Okay, so if I'm out here, clearly, I'm not in the right place. It's not in his hands. Do you see that? Or because I'm out of range. Say yes. It's too obvious. Okay? But if I'm over here and I'm aiming just down on his hands, then it's not in his center. Okay? Or if I go here and I'm on the side of my weapon, do you see? My drop weight here. There's no weight being dropped on the weapon. You see, this is the wrong mechanics. Even if he lowered his hands, that would be the wrong mechanics, and I would call you on it. You're not putting the weight in the attack. Okay? I say this so you understand it's not really about speed, it's just about proper body mechanics, okay? When I'm telling you put your weight on the end of the joke, I don't mean move your bad body mechanics faster. That's not what I mean, okay? So you can do this slowly, and in fact I think you have to because of the nature of the timing. You don't want to break each other's hands, okay? Meaning, if he can't do the akemi, I have to be able to take the injury part out of it. Okay? Do you guys understand? It's in the same way, if I ski and he's going to do that application timing, not the embryonic timing, on the Kesauchi, we go, and if I mess up on my thing, he doesn't crack me in the head. Do you understand? Okay? Would be no difference for Makiotoshi. Okay? So again, to review, what we're trying to do is work on the constant violence of action. To do that, I don't use the embryonic timings. I don't have blocks. Our Joes don't really touch, like we're not hitting each other's sticks. We're always attacking the other person. Don't ever go backwards and minimize how much lateral deviation you use, but at the same time, don't move into where he wants to now kick me, especially if I have taken his Joe out of the fight. Okay, so where that tends to happen is as you're trying to do your violence of action, you'll over penetrate here, you see? And you come like this, you're going to take his weapon out of the fight. He knows I don't have anything else, so I'm going to go to my empty hand weapon. That's what he would do, okay? I want to be in that sweet spot where he has to fight with the Joe, okay? Not go to something else. So some of you are over penetrating. Some of you are going backwards. Some of you are going too laterally. Some of you have poor body mechanics on the Makiotoshi, okay? So I'll show you we can go slow as we go. He doesn't touch my Joe, but he has the same mechanics of the embryonic timing. You see? Same exact mechanics. Same thing goes on the Makiotoshi. I don't go like this. I'm gonna pass through that movement, okay? So I'm going through, boom, up. There I was late and he didn't crack me in the head. Okay, let's try it again. In part one, but I don't block on the Makiotoshi. Do not block. You cannot. There's no blocking in Aikido. Okay? So I don't ever want to go here, but that's not going to work in real life. Let's see how slow we can go. Okay? It'll be even slower than that. Okay, so my angle, he's going the right timing, but slower. So he's moving, whoa, pop, go back, boom, is what I'm doing. I'm not going here, boom. That's the embryonic training time. Boom. My attack back is on the hands. Do you see that? Or maybe somewhere around here, and then you slide down to the hands, okay? So try to watch how I'm doing that. My Joe never makes contact here, but it does pass through here. It makes contact there. That's the first contact. So we're going, boom. Different. It's different, okay? All right, try it again. Okay, so many times in part 5 of the Gateway video, especially in the teacher highlights, I repeatedly emphasize that if the strike hits you, it's not the end of the world. You just keep moving the target. You yield the target, okay? It's no different than if he threw a punch at my face, I don't keep it there. He goes, you'll see me roll my face, okay? So my, Mr. Pig, my karate teacher, to him that was angle deviation. Let the guy hit you and take off that energy because he was right where he wanted him to be for his angle of attack. He's not too far away. You see that? You see it in boxing all the time. And then in the last rep, I showed you that you could actually adhere on the weapon as it hit the target. Okay? There's some of that going on in the Makiotoshi Kemi. Because your hands are going to get hit. He did his job. You see that? But I keep yielding the target. Okay? As I keep yielding the target, I start to come off the line of attack. So first yield, then off the line of attack. Otherwise, you're just going to get nailed or checked out, and the ski's going to hit you. You cannot continue the form. Okay? So he's going to go slow and smooth. Whoa. Let's not do the embryonic. Okay. But slow that I can kind of talk. Boom. You see how I'm yielding with it. Somewhere around here, you can move ever so slightly, ever so slightly. So if you're afraid, don't move at all, because you're going to move too much. All I need to do is the rotating cross. As he's pushing, I roll around it, do you see? And then I have my angle deviation. It's gonna touch you, it's not gonna break you, okay? So I'm doing that. That keeps me in the fight. It's not he breaks my hands and now it's my turn. I countered his attack, okay? And then he would continue with the violence of action, and that sets up Hadai. Hadai ski is when someone's running at you, let the lion jump on your spear. Hadai ski is not you advancing, okay? So we go, hop, oh, is my movement. Remember what he's trying to do. Run me over. He's not trying to defend himself. Get all the timey right, all the my right, boom. Sorry, I missed that. Is where I'm at. Slower, but smooth it. Same pace. If I didn't move, he's gonna skewer me. So I do Aikido Tenkan in one movement with one step. Don't go Idimi Tenkan. There's no time. His target is here on the ski. That's what I deviate. Same way on the Kesa, you pass through the embryonic, right? So he's doing it. I'm passing through the embryonic architecture, there it is, but I don't use it. Same thing on the Makiotoshi. I pass through the embryonic architecture, but I don't use it. Same thing on Harai. Start top. You're passing through it, but if you wait here, he's not going to be there. You want to hit him on his inertial advancement. You pass through it, pop, and hit. That's what makes it Harai. Just poof, flick, and into skewering the charging line. Okay, let's try it. So the Harai part, the brush part, is a hand attack. Remember, always attack what is closest to you. Okay, so we'll go slow so you can see it. He's going, it's right there. Okay? It's a flick and then get him to skewer himself. Which means he has to counter the hand attack. So anytime you do a ski, anytime you stick your weapon in this middle space between us, you're always aware that you could be defanged. It's just, it goes into what you're doing with weapons. So even if I have my firearm between us, I am constantly aware that the weapon and the arm holding the weapon could be attacked. So here, he's going to do his ski. His hand is between us. He's ready to counter the hand being attacked. So it's he that counters. It's not me that I miss over here. Do you see that? Because what happens is if he was violently coming in, I'm not going to get that thing back there. Okay? So you have to have good Harai mechanics. This is bad Harai mechanics. It's here and boom, right into the skewer move. Okay? Slow and smooth. Boom, pop, there's the hand, there's the skewer. If you follow those mechanics, what you're going to see is that you're moving behind your weapon the entire time. The weapon is shielding you. So, from the beginning, the weapon, stop, The weapon is shielding me. I am on the other side of the weapon. Even though it's not blocking, I am on the other side of the weapon. Boom, other side of the weapon. Okay? Add that and that counter on the defang and the snake attempt. Go. Okay, stay there. Move, James, please. Okay? So look at your body this way and the back leg. You're more 50-50. And so this is, right. So when I come in, you see? Right. So let's change your body. Let's put weight on the front. Good. Put this under your center. Good. Ground and use your back leg. Okay? There you go. Okay? And that's what you want to Ishido Tenkan into. You don't want to go in that stance because he's just going to barrel you over. Okay? All right.